What is going on, guys? My name is Patrick, aka Chief Pat, and today bringing you guys a brand new Clash mailbag video. It's been way too long since I've done a mailbag. Again, you guys can drop your questions in the comment section below, or you can hit me up on Facebook or Twitter using the hashtag AskPat. And I'm going to go ahead and read off some of the questions I got on Twitter the other day, but I'm going to start doing some more mailbags soon, and let's go ahead and run right into the questions and go ahead and enjoy those raids. So first of all, from Lance Freeman on Twitter, he asked me two questions. First of all, any idea when the heroes will be available for wars, even when they're done upgrading? And then secondly, he asked, if they introduce a Town Hall 11, do you think they'll add more storages or just reduce the cost of Town Hall 10 upgrades? So first of all, let me answer the second question. If they introduce Town Hall 11, I don't think there's really any way they make anything more pricey than 8 million gold or 8 million elixir. I just don't see how that would be possible. It's so hard to save up for those upgrades already by farming, where I don't think they're going to have any sort of storage upgrades. I don't think there's going to be any sort of new storages. I think it's going to be capped out at 8 million gold, 8 million elixir upgrades, and they're just pretty much going to reduce the upgrades of Town Hall 10 and below. And again, that's just my personal opinion, but if they tried to release a 16 million gold or elixir upgrade, I'm pretty sure the community would be in an uproar, so I don't expect that to happen, and I really just think they're going to reduce the price of stuff along the way. So for your first questions, why aren't heroes available for wars even when they're upgrading? I asked a developer about this. I've asked them a couple of times since it's been something that people bring up pretty much every single month and every single update. I think it has to do with the fact that when you go to war, it takes like a screenshot of your base, and if your heroes there's some weird technical reasoning why it's sort of hard to do. I think it is possible, but who knows where their stance is on it. Personally, I don't know why it hasn't happened. It's something that should happen. It was something we had actually during the YouTuber live stream where our heroes had 0 regeneration time inside of wars. So that's something I would really like to be fixed. I heard there was some sort of technical problem with it that could be overcome, but who knows? We'd have to see what a Supercell employee said, but that's definitely something I'm looking for them to do over the next maybe 1 or 2 updates, because just like the opt-out feature, it doesn't make sense that it's there. So hopefully we see that sometime soon. So question number 2 from Jack Duncan, he asked, what attack pattern do you use in Clan Wars? Do you attack your own number, +3, -3, etc.? All right, so for me, I actually don't take leadership of Clan Wars inside of my clan. I actually have some really active co-leaders, even just our regular members and elders. They tend to take control of most of that by using Line and other applications to keep in touch who's going to attack who. So we don't just generally use an attack your own number or +3, -3 stance. I feel like if you do that, it's a little bit too restrictive, and you might not be the most efficient clan for war. So pretty much what we do is we just tell people who we're going to attack. We start training up troops. We'll try to walk each other through the attack. So you'll say, hey, I'm attacking number 17. Does anyone have any advice? Or so we'll talk each other through the attacks, pick out a number that makes sense, and then we'll go ahead and attack. And I find that that's the most successful way to do it, rather than having people be forced to attack a certain base just because it's 3 ahead, 3 behind them, or maybe because it's their own number. Next question, do you play any other games besides Clash of Clans? I've talked about this before. I do play a lot of League of Legends. I'm Plat 2 in League. I play Clash, and then a game that I've been playing a lot since I was on the Supercell trip was Smashland, which is Supercell's 4th game that's in beta right now. It's a really fun game. I think it's only available in Canada and Australia. It's really addictive. It's going to be pretty good to make videos with because you just rage so hard when you lose. But it's a really fun game that I've been playing. It's sort of hard to describe, but if you guys are in Canada or Australia, or you have an account in one of those locations, it's pretty easy to make. It's a really fun game, and if you don't want to make an account, I'll probably post a video at some point just showing you guys what it's about. But again, it's in beta, so it's not completed or anything, and they're still adding a bunch of different content to the game. But pretty much me and the other 9 YouTubers who were in Helsinki last week could not stop playing the game, and it's really, really addicting. Spooky Pop was their last game that they put into beta, and it ended up getting killed and never was released globally because personally I didn't like it. It didn't have the Supercell touch that a game usually has, but Smashland is really, really good. It's really well done. The artist or the art for the game is amazing, but it's just it's missing some content to really make the game last more than a month or 2, because you can sort of speed through it. So I'm excited to see what they do with it, but that's a game that I'm playing a lot right now. So really just those 3, League, Smashland, and Clash. John Seed asked, how did you get hooked up with Harrison Barnes, and did you have any more athletes in mind? So for Harrison Barnes, again, if you guys haven't seen that video, I did a Clash challenge with a professional basketball player on the Golden State Warriors, Harrison Barnes. Sick video. I'm going to throw a link to that in the description below. But pretty much I just tweeted at him because people said he was tweeting about Clash. And we've been following each other since like a year and a half ago, and we finally got a chance to do a video. So it was literally just a tweet, but I do actually have another person who's interested in doing a class challenge video, and he's a Pro Bowl NFL player. So that might be pretty cool if that happens. Again, no guarantees, but he said he was interested in doing it. So long as everything works out, it might happen sometime soon. So it's a Pro Bowl NFL player. Not going to give you guys any more insight onto that one. I'll just let you try to guess who it is, but it's going to be amazing if it happens. But I'm trying to work with a lot of like high profile people who play Clash and would like to do a Clash challenge video. And there's plenty of people, like there's tons and tons of really like cool celebrities that play Clash. So I'm always trying to reach out. I always try to get Supercell to help me out to reach out to these guys. And then maybe I'll have another one of those epic Clash challenges coming up sometime soon. So for the final question, Luke Bancroft, he asked, if more single player maps came out, what would you want to see? So when I was in Helsinki, I actually got a chance to design my own single player map, not one that's going to get implemented into the game, but they let me design one for fun, just to see how I would do. And I designed a map. I called it X Marks the Spot, and pretty much it was like 15 expos in the shape of an X, as well as a bunch of like different traps and Teslas. It was a really fun level. It was super cool seeing 10 Teslas shoot like at a time, and it brought out some pretty interesting army compositions to attack. But I think Supercell's pretty interested in new single-player maps, but it's not at the top of their list. So unfortunately, I did make that promise at the beginning of the year. If new maps didn't come out by June 1st, I would post My Little Pony onto my channel. So things aren't looking good on that front. But yeah, I really would like to see some cool maps, some maps that had like super troll stuff like 20 Teslas or a bunch of Inferno towers that you had to crack through. There's a bunch of different opportunities Supercell has with single player maps, and I think they see those from what I talk to them. But yeah, we'll have to see when they come out in the future, but I don't think it's really looking too bright for the deadline for me to post My Little Pony on my YouTube channel. But yeah, that's going to do it for this mailbag, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you keep sending me your questions using the hashtag AskPat on Twitter or in the YouTube comment section below, as well as Facebook. Again, all the links to my social media will be in the description below, but you can drop a comment if you just want to drop a comment on this video. And yeah, I'll probably do a mailbag sometime next week or maybe this weekend. And that's going to do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys later. Peace out.